Kartra complete review. Is it worth it? The real truth. If you've ever struggled with emails and sales pages and courses and all this stuff and automations and sequences, you're going to want to listen to this video, because I'm going to show you what the real truth is about Kartra and how some of the stuff you heard is true and other things just aren't. If you're struggling with sales pages and email sequences and all that, you're probably going to want to check Kartra out. But I want to really review the software and see what you're getting and see what truth there is about it. Now, first off, let's talk about price. Kartra is not the cheapest tool in the shed. It's not the most expensive either. In fact, it's probably on the much lower end than most of them. I know I had Infusionsoft and was spending thousands of dollars a month for email. It was crazy. And I moved over to Kartra and I spend a whole lot less, and I got rid of 8 different pieces of software. Now, at the time of this recording, the starting plan on Kartra was $99, which is not bad, and it goes up from there based on the number of people on your list. So if you don't have a big list, it's not going to cost you a lot of money. Now, you may be thinking in the beginning, well, I don't have a list, so I don't want to use Kartra because I don't want to spend $100 a month. Kartra will help you build your list. Okay, so you do want Kartra in the beginning. But here's the cool thing: if you use my link below and you are interested in Kartra, you can check it out for only $1. There's a $1 trial you can get, and you can see if it's going to work for you. Now, the starter plan I think starts at 2,500 emails, which is pretty low. Okay, so I want to go over all the different pricing plans that are current to today. When I did this video, it can change in the future. I can't do anything about that. Okay, so let's look at the first one. The starter plan I told you about is $99 a month, and you have some limitations there. Okay, you're gonna get 1 custom domain, 2,500 leads, 50 gigabytes of bandwidth. Okay, and you're gonna host 100 pages, host 50 videos, sell 20 products, build 2 membership sites, add 1 additional team member, and connect 1 help desk agency not included. I would recommend you starting with the silver if you have any kind of list at all. If you don't have a list, I certainly understand it, but that's up to 12,500 leads, 3 custom domains, unlimited emails, bandwidth, pages, videos, products, membership sites, members, and help desk. That's incredible. I think the most incredible thing is it's unlimited emails. And then as you move up, basically you're just getting more leads and you're getting more custom domains. The gold is $299, and that's up to 25,000 leads, 5 custom domains, everything else is unlimited. And then the platinum is up to 50,000 leads, 10 custom domains, everything else is unlimited. And if you go above that, the enterprise, of course, you can check with them and you can see what they charge. But still, these prices, these are really pretty amazing, because I know what I was paying with other providers, plus the fact that I canceled 8 other pieces of software when I got Kartra. Now I want to talk about features, and I got to tell you, Kartra has a lot of them. Now, from analytics to building softwares to course hosting to just everything, it's all in Kartra. So let's kind of break it down one by one. Even building websites, it can kind of do that. It can give Wix and Weebly and Squarespace really a run for their money. They're a little bit better for building a website, but you can actually do it in Kartra too. With a few tweaks, Kartra could give any of these things a real big run for their money. Tool has a lot of functionality, from site management to SEO to CSS playgrounds. The first thing you're going to notice is a quick tutorial walking you through each section. It's well made, and it really helps you hit the ground running, because it actually teaches you all the basics of building your website. If you skipped it, you can always go back and watch it later. Now, as you can see here, you can actually add sites to your website too, and then you can assign different sites to the pages so that you stay totally organized. Now, if you've got limited knowledge with WordPress and all that, you can essentially build your entire membership site within WordPress, and you don't even need a website if you don't want, and you can tie your site into Kartra so they have the feel of going to your site, but they're actually at Kartra. Now, as you can see here in the settings area, you've got SEO parameters, you've got tracking codes, you've got tags, you've got page redirects. So it's pretty much got everything you want right there. In addition to that, you don't have a lot of advanced SEO modes, nothing compared to what like Yoast is or something like that. However, it's not bad. If you look in here, you've got your page title, you got page meta description, you've got your page meta keywords, your page author, your page OG title. So it's got a lot in there for you to use, and it just comes automatically with Kartra. You can also tie in third-party features like Facebook pixels into Kartra too. As you can see here, you can put in your tracking codes into the head, the body, the footer, all those spots that you would normally put on a web page. Now, in the page styles area, it's not going to give you the functionality that some advanced, like a WordPress or something like that would, but it gives you enough basics here to where you could build a page. And I kind of wonder if you really need all those extra bells and whistles later on. You can actually edit the default font, background color, page width, and you can access the CSS code if you choose to do so also. I don't get into that, don't know all that stuff, don't want to know it. Okay, now for the real page building blocks and elements. Okay, here is where you actually build the pages. From these two tabs you can access pre-made blocks like about us sections or forms, and the elements within those blocks like a button or an image, anything like that. Overall, it's really pretty easy to build a site. You just click on the item you want to be inserted, you drag it in on the page and drop it where you want it displayed. I really enjoy the variety. After reviewing all these different websites, Kartra would rank in my top 3 as in-depth editors when it comes to block variety. I mean, they really have a lot of stuff in there for you to pick from. They're also made for online marketing, so if you're really into online marketing and you really want to make money, then this is probably the software you're going to want to get. And right below pop-up window, they have an area called alert bar. You can see it right here, and you can actually put those on your pages too. You'll get templates for all of them, mainly landing page and exit pops. You'll also have that, but it definitely helps with the GDPR compliance and improving your conversion rate. The downside is that it's overdoing it with alarms sometimes. It's easy to create notifications that you may want to be drawn to it, but when you do, you're going to lose people. Don't worry, as long as you set up expiration dates and decent sizes for all notifications, I don't think it's going to annoy your visitors that much. Okay, here's your preview tab here. It lets you get an overview of your site as seen on different platforms, so you can see it on desktop, tablet, and mobile, and it automatically gives you the response you need for each one of those. Now you do lose some functionality. You can't have certain elements that show on mobile devices, and that's going to happen pretty much on anything that you do. Now you have a columns and components area, and by default you're going to be working in the components view, but if you click the column tab you can modify the structure of the website to add, edit, or remove different columns. It's a great way to organize resource pack page like a squeeze page, something like that. It's also extremely helpful for blog posts that act as lead magnets. Here's an example of one right here, built in Kartra. Like, you can't really host a blog on Kartra, but you can host Kartra pages on your WordPress site, which works just as well. And lastly, there's the on page edits, which are really simple. Mostly you can edit the style of a component. This practically means width and borders, but you can also add effects like fade or flip. The downside of features overall is that they sacrifice customization for ease of use. For example, it's hard to recognize pre-made blocks when you manage to do it. It can cause some mobile optimization issues, but overall the builder does its job to supplement your website, but some tweaks wouldn't hurt. Now if you need a web page done quickly and you're not great at WordPress, Kartra is going to be your go-to software. I can guarantee you that. Now when it comes to lead management, that's where Kartra really shines. I think you're really going to like this. We've been using it for going on 3 years now, maybe longer, I don't know, but it really works well in this area. You won't have to copy and paste leads into a text box. As you can see right here, you can just upload your contacts. Once you have everything set up, you can use your list for everything in Kartra, adding them to a campaign, sending an email, and anything else you may do that targets the visitors. On the other hand, the data protection questionnaire that you need to fill out and upload your leads is cumbersome, especially if it's your first time. They really want to make sure that Kartra doesn't turn into a spammy type thing, so they're going to really try to protect the platform as much as they possibly can. To make it worse, Kartra needs to review the leads added manually. Yes, it's great that they're dedicated to data protection, but for the law-abiding online enterprises, it's just an extra hassle that could have been avoided. But it does a good job of managing the list, better than a human could, but there are other alternatives that you could use. Now let's check out the shopping cart right now. One of the best pluses of Kartra is their products feature. It's very easy to set up a membership. You can decide things like whether your membership as a product requires recurring payment or not, and then you're good to go. Thank you pages and payment systems can be marked as solve later. You can also focus on the easiest things to begin with. You can use Kartra just to measure sales, or you can go further and host the product page on Kartra itself with the subsequent domain limitations. If you set up the product in this software you can also tag cart abandonment, which speeds up remarketing efforts. You can offer other products to these people and remind them to finish their checkout, for example. You can also serve digital products, whether it's a download link, a member area. Kartra can be used to distribute all of your digital goods. They host your videos if you need them to do so, and I would highly recommend you doing that, because that way you're going to have the stats on what's working in these videos. This is really great for membership sites because it's harder to really set them up traditionally. On the flip side, the benefits of Kartra products are only suitable for newcomers. Now let's check out their third-party integrations and softwares real quick. So Kartra and third parties mix pretty well, since the software is marketed as an all-in-one solution. The integrations exist and they are smart, and you can thumb through and look at all of them. You can integrate big names like PayPal, Zapier. If you're not familiar with Zapier, there's lots of good videos on YouTube you can use to figure that out. Everything is easy to set up, and you can access documentation right from the integrations tab. For example, you can set up a scheduling form on your page that will automatically populate your Google Calendar. That's pretty cool. You can also get a lot of support with API if you may want to use that. The one thing I really like is the analytics on Kartra. You can get real-time analytics on your list, on your email sequences, on your sales, on your conversions. You can do split tests. All of this thing is available through Kartra, and you don't have to figure it out because it's built into their analytics. Now when you get into their templates, I don't think anything compares. They have more templates than any other platform I've seen out there, and they're extremely useful. Let's check out some of these here. Here's simple list builder, campaigns, query campaigns, free memberships, VSLs. You can create your own, or you can use some of the ones that are already there. They've got video sales pages, thank you pages, long sales pages, 404 pages, legal documents, content videos. Pretty much everything you're going to want to use is in there, and since it was designed by marketers, online marketers, these pages convert very well. I also love their automations. You can open it up in sequence, you can set it up. I have tutorials actually on this channel that you can watch on this, but once you've got a funnel, you can automate a rule or SMS trigger, so you can send them emails, or you can send them text, whatever you want to do, and everything's got a trigger and a subsequent action, and everything is self-explanatory, so it's really easy to build this. It's also easy to set up pop-ups, thank you pages, and form responses. Now if you want to integrate with Zapier, you can also do that. They have a hub for that too. I would say one of the biggest pluses of Kartra is the ease of use for a beginner. All these things, if you've never done anything online ever, sure, it's going to seem a little complicated, but once you learn Kartra, you can pretty much be off and running in no time, and you can design some really good looking pages and some sequences, and everything's just drag and drop, and it's pretty easy for a beginner. They actually also have the KARTRA'S, which is a universe of tons of videos that can teach you all these things, so you've got access to things that can help you, and you have tutorials, which what could be better. Something else I really like is their help desk. Let me put some visual on the screen here for you real quick, but you can set up all your help desk for all your different pages, your courses, whatever you want, and that way when somebody puts in a ticket, a support ticket, you get an email and there's a ticket in there. All you have to do is click on it, go there, log in, and you can answer their ticket right in the help desk. You can actually put canned responses in there. If you keep getting the same questions over and over again, you can put canned responses. And another thing you can do is when they click on get support, you can have an FAQ that can drop down and answer all their questions for them right there before they put in the support ticket, saving you a ton of time. I would say the big advantage of Kartra, number one big advantage, is it combines a lot of different softwares you would have to buy individually, and I know I was there. I canceled 8 pieces of software when I got Kartra, and it combines them all into one, so it does save you a lot of money. Downsides to it, wow, I want to find a downside. I guess you can't customize it sometimes as much as you want, but maybe that's for the better, because the templates they give you and the way they have done things in there work for digital marketers already, so why go and try to change it? Some people just want to change things to change things. I don't. I would rather have something that works. You can also get started and off and running much quicker with Kartra than you would if you had to patch together all these other softwares. Now you could patch together other softwares, but why would you want to log into a whole bunch of different places and do the same thing? I'd rather be in one place and do everything in one place, and that's exactly what I do every day. That's what makes me money every day, and it can for you too. I would say the other upside to Kartra is you're going to need other things like, you know, webinars and stuff like that. And Genesis Digital owns Kartra, and they also own EverWebinar and Webinar Jam, and all those things integrate perfectly with it. So I would say if you're going to do any type of marketing software, I would definitely get Kartra. It's not like I haven't tried other ones. I've tried Constant Contact and MailChimp and Aweber and Infusionsoft. I've tried all these things and Clickfunnels and all these different things that are out there, and I got to tell you, Kartra is the best one. I've been doing this going on 12 years at the time of this recording, and something else could come along tomorrow, you know, and change my mind, but right now I would highly recommend Kartra. How to make money with Kartra, 7 easy steps. Okay, so you got Kartra, and it's pretty cool. It's got all these different things it can do, but all software is kind of useless unless it can help you make money and save you time. And the good news is Kartra can do both of those things. And so let's jump in here and look at the first thing you can do to make money in Kartra. Okay, so the first thing you can do to make money in Kartra is sell a course. Now I've got a bunch of courses make me so much money. I love them so much, and Kartra gives you all the tools you need to sell the course. They give you the email marketing. Okay, you can actually host your videos inside Kartra, and I really like this because that way you can tell how far into a video somebody's watched. You can actually look at their watch time in the course to see how far they've gone, and then you can automate emails or text to them congratulating them on how far they've gotten. Pretty cool stuff. Number 2, sell your services. Yes, you can sell your services. If you do things like copywriting or content editing or SEO or whatever it is that you do, Facebook ads management, you can actually do that and use Kartra to sell your services. It has all the tools that will help you do that. Number 3, KARTRA'S affiliate program. I mean, I'm an affiliate. I want you to click that link down there. The affiliate program is awesome because they pay you 40% of whatever somebody's subscription is. So if somebody signs up for 99 bucks and you get 40%, it's around $38. So every month I'm going to get $38 from somebody who subscribes to Kartra. And I got to tell you, I don't promote things unless I really like them. I don't think I've ever promoted any type of email marketing thing before. No, as affiliate I've never have, but Kartra is different. I know that if you sign up for Kartra, you're going to love it so much that you're actually going to be happy with the recommendation I gave you. So you can make money on the affiliate program also. Number 4, drop shipping. You can set up products in there to actually have them drop ship. Now the cool thing we all know about drop shipping is you never have to really buy inventory. Once you sell the product, the manufacturer or the distributor will actually mail it out to your customer. So you can set up these pages inside of Kartra and start your own drop shipping store. You don't have to have Shopify or WordPress or anything. You can drive them just to these pages and make money. Number 5, third-party affiliate marketing. You can do third-party affiliate marketing. Now what do I mean by that? Let's say there's a product out there, whether it's on ClickBank or it's a physical product or whatever it is, you can actually build funnels in Kartra, and they've got a ton of them. They've got all these templates in there, and you can actually do your affiliate marketing in Kartra. Number 6, you can sell Kartra assets. Now what's a Kartra asset? When you get into Kartra, you're going to be building things. You're going to be building funnels, you're going to be building sales pages, you're going to be building courses, whatever it is. And if you want to have other people actually buy those from you, you can actually sell it to them. You can sell your sales pages, you can sell whatever you want in Kartra and make money off that. Not to mention the fact that if you have products in there that are selling and they're working really well for you, you can actually offer those to affiliates on Kartra. Number 7, you can offer your products that are in Kartra to other Kartra users. So here's how it works. When you set up a product in Kartra, you can tell Kartra that you want this product to be offered to affiliates, and as soon as you do that, it goes into their affiliate marketplace and other people can find that product and actually market it. When they send traffic to your page and somebody actually buys that product, then you get your commission. You didn't have to contact any affiliates, you didn't have to worry about payouts or any of that because Kartra takes care of all that. You don't have to do any of it. You don't have to go into an affiliate network. You don't even have to leave this one program. It's like you could run your own business in this program and have other people marketing your stuff for you too. I mean, Kartra really is an all-in-one package. Heck, you may have set up a sales funnel that's working really well for you, and you know the sales funnel works and it's got emails and it's got all these different things. You can actually sell that to other people if you want, which is a pretty cool thing to be able to do. Now I will tell you, you want to get really familiar with Kartra. Some people will actually go into Kartra and they don't know what they're doing, they don't know how to work anything, and that was me in the beginning. But certain things, like it's the cart before the wheel type thing, when you have a page in Kartra, let's say it's an opt-in page where you want people to opt in and they put in their name and email, you actually have to go build that form first that's going to go in the page, okay, for that page to actually work. And the reason for that is every opt-in you can actually tag somebody. So maybe you've got an opt-in for woodworking, maybe you've got an opt-in for dog training, maybe you've got an opt-in for cooking. All of those different opt-in pages have to have a form on them, and that form is going to be tied to a thank you page, and it's going to be tied to a tag. And the important thing about tags is this is how you operate everything in Kartra. When you tag people that they're a buyer or they're an affiliate or they're whatever they are to your company, whatever they've done, whatever they've downloaded, you can then sort these people and you can do some real targeted marketing. And that's where the real money comes in. Once you can target people on Kartra with their behavior and all the things they've done, that's when you can really zoom in and make a lot of money on Kartra. Now I've got other videos on this channel on Kartra, and I would suggest you looking at all of them. But the big thing you've got to do, is go down in the description and there is a link to Kartra. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't even have to put in a credit card. You have to put in your name. You don't have to put in anything. Just click the link down there and watch the video. I can almost guarantee you, if you watch this video, you're going to be blown away with all the things it does. Create a pop-up in Kartra in 10 minutes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can do this. And you can do this in Kartra because Kartra is one of the most amazing softwares I think I've ever used. Okay, so you know what a pop-up is, right? You go to a website, and when you get to the website, a little box pops up and it allows you to put in your name and email in there, and maybe you can download something, maybe you can opt in for a list, maybe you can, you know, get something free, whatever it is. Those pop-ups are amazing. Pop-ups have made me so much money over the years, guys. I can't emphasize enough how important they are. Now the problem with pop-ups until recently is you had to have a special piece of software. You had to have that software and it gave you limited functions that you could use. It cost you money every single month. It was kind of a pain. It didn't always integrate with, you know, maybe you were on WordPress, maybe you're on Magento, maybe you're on Shopify. Then you had to have a different type of pop-up software depending on the website. But in Kartra you don't have to worry about that, because in Kartra, if you have a membership to Kartra, pop-ups are free. You can put all the pop-ups you want. You can just go pop up crazy if you want. And what I want to do is show you in this video how you can do it in Kartra. It's going to make you want them so bad. It's going to make you want them so bad that you're going to want to get Kartra. And when you want to get it, you're going to want to go down to the description. You're going to want to look for my link to Kartra, and in that link, it's free. You just go there and watch a free video. If you want to get the subscription to Kartra, you can get it for $1 if you use my link. $1. And trust me, if you're using any other email provider, funnel builder, Clickfunnels, whatever it is, this is going to be cheaper and better for you than anything else. Plus you got your pop-ups. Okay, so let's run over to Kartra right now and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, I'm at Kartra right now and I have this test page here, and we'll work within this test page. So I'm going to go in here and click edit, and once you've got a page built, you can do this. Actually, you can do this while you're building the page too. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this page. There we go. Okay, I'm at my page now. Now Kartra is just really amazing. You've got these two spots at the top. It's components and columns. If you want to work on your columns, you hit columns, okay, and you can stretch these columns and do whatever you want with them. We're going to work with components, so you want to make sure this part is checked right here where it says components. All right, when you do that, you're going to go over to the left hand side here, and what I'm going to do is click on components, and then all the components would pop up. But right below that is where the pop-ups are. Yes, that's what we want. We want pop-ups. So I'm going to click pop-ups right here. Okay, now you've got two types of pop-ups, and we're gonna put them on this page, and I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to show you how they work. You've got a landing pop-up. Okay, a landing pop-up is when somebody comes to your page and it activates at some point when they get to your page or while they're on the page. An exit pop-up, guess what that is? You got it. It's when they exit your page. So let's activate the landing pop-up first. I'm gonna click here, and now I've got a couple pop-ups already saved in here. So let me just grab one of these right here. I'm gonna grab this one here, and I'm gonna say that's the pop-up I want, and I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, so this is the pop-up I want. I'm gonna go ahead and close out of this for a second. notify me of VIP early bird pricing, wait your info to get updates for early bird discount pricing notification. Okay, so this is what this one here says, and this is all about Facebook Ads University, I believe. Okay, and I put little things on here. We hate spam too. You can take these pictures and take them off, you can put them on, do whatever you want. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and publish this live, and when I publish this live, it's going to save that pop-up there for me, and now I can actually go to that page. Let me go there, go to that page, and here it is. Here's that page. Now if you notice, that pop-up just happened. It just happened on this page. This is the one we were just working on. Now let's look at this again. Let's go over here and we'll do some alterations on here. All right, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click done for right now, and then I'm going to go back over here to my pop-ups again. Whoops, click the wrong thing. Go back over to pop-ups. Now this is the one I've got. Okay, this is the pop-up that I have right now. If I want to make any changes in this page, there's a box right above it that'll let me do that. Okay, so for delay from landing, let's say I want this to delay 5 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to say 5 seconds right here. Do I want to do it on every single visit? I can do it on every single visit, or I can do it only on the first visit. So I'm going to do every single visit, because if I only do the first one, I've already visited the page and it won't pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and they've got all kinds. Look at these samples in here, guys. And we'll grab one of these other ones for an exit pop-up, but look at all these samples they have in here. You don't have to design anything. I mean, they've done it for you. Okay, so there's a bunch of examples in here, but anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this one, and then we're going to reload that page and we'll publish live. Better yet, I'll go ahead and close that page, and then we'll just open this page again, and we'll wait 5 seconds and make sure that it works for you. Okay, so we've got that page saved now, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click publish live, make sure it's working. Yes. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and go to that page. Now remember, we set it for 5 seconds, so after 5 seconds of being on this page, it should pop up, and we're like 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, and I didn't start counting in the beginning, but it's about 5 seconds. Now let's look at going back to this page again, except this time what I would like to do is I want to put an exit pop on here. So we're going to go back to pop-ups right here, and I'm going to click on exit pop. You can have an exit pop and a landing pop. Okay, so I'm going to click this one here, and what do we want here? Subscribe, you get news. Some of these are awful. Nobody would ever do this. Let's pick this one right here, and I'm gonna drag it over. That's what you got to do. You got to drag it, because it always pops up in the middle right here. Okay, now if you want to put these pop-ups on another page like WordPress, you can also do that too. Okay, so that can be done. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. I'm going to click done, and then I'm going to click save, and then I'm going to go to that page again, and I'm going to attempt to actually exit that page. So let's go here, and we're going to go here, and in 5 seconds we should have a pop-up here. There it is. I'm going to get rid of that one, and now we're going to try to exit the page, and look at this, we've got an exit pop. Is that amazing or what? Okay, and of course you can switch this around to whatever you want, put whatever you want in these exit pops. So that's really all there is to it, guys. It's that simple. Kartra provides this to you for free. You know, some companies charge hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year to have some of this pop-up capability, and not only do they provide it to you, you've got all these templates in there that you can use too. That's why Kartra is amazing, and that's why you got to get Kartra. How to make a landing page for affiliate marketing in Kartra. So you've decided that you want other people to sell your stuff. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I have a lot of people selling my stuff. I have them selling my survival food, my courses, all kinds of stuff. And you know what? I had to understand how to treat an affiliate. And here's how you treat an affiliate: with a lot of respect, a lot of respect. Why? Because they're the ones making you money. Okay, it's not a privilege for them to sell your product, it's a privilege for you to have somebody sell your product. So here's what you want to do is you want to make it as easy as possible for them. In this video I'm going to show you how to make it as easy as possible for these people so that you get affiliates and you make money. And we're going to do it all in Kartra, and we're going to do it right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to Kartra, and I'm going to show you inside Kartra some of the affiliate pages I've already made, so you're going to kind of see behind the curtains and you'll learn how to do it yourself. So let's get going over to Kartra. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone into Kartra here, and this is my pages, and then what I did is I searched by affiliate, so I pull up all my pages that have to do with affiliate marketing. Okay, so I think the one I'm going to do first, let's see here, affiliate tools, Facebook Ads University, social ad success. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the one I have for ClickBank for social ad success, which is my Facebook ads course. And let me pull this up here, and I'm going to click edit. I should have gotten the link first and opened the page, but we can also do it inside here by clicking publish, and that will give me the link also. So this is the affiliate page right here, Facebook Ads University ClickBank affiliate page 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go publish it live so we can look at this actually on the internet. And I'm going to go to it here. Boom, there we go. Okay, so when an affiliate wants to sell, Facebook Ads University, which is my course right here, I send them to this page right here. This is the affiliate page they get. So if you notice at the very top it says get everything you need. Okay, start making commissions today, sign up with your details below. By promoting our offer you hereby agree to our terms of use. Okay, so we have that there, and then it says why promote over here. It says $450.61, 50% on your first sale, quality content, low refund rate, optimized for mobile and desktop, crushes the online marketing niche, all the tools you need inside. Please allow 2 to 3 business days for whitelisting you. Okay, so this is the page they come to right here. Okay, and it says to be considered for affiliate whitelist. It says I am requesting to be considered to become an affiliate for ClickBank offer Facebook Ads University. My affiliate ID is blank. Okay, you got to put whatever it is. So they click continue right here, and this is their welcome right here. Okay, see their welcome right here, and their affiliate number goes right here, and I give them email swipes right here. This is pretty cool actually. They've got all these email swipes in here. Click to download them, so they can click this here, and this goes to a file in Dropbox, and it has all the email swipes they need. And it's important that you give them all this stuff, guys. Right here I've got web banners. These are all the different size banners for Facebook Ads University if they need those. Product images, I click right here. They can click here and go to the artwork folder, and they can get all the images they need for this. SEO keywords, I tell them all the keywords. I even have videos in the past that explain to them how to do keywords, and then they can download the list right here. And you can see this is pretty comprehensive. Okay, contact the affiliate manager. We'll drop down here, we have a email address they can look at right there. So this is where they go. This is where they go to. Okay, guys, so let me go back to this right here. Cool. And if you notice, it's got the ClickBank trust seal on here, which is real important, and this page is all built. Now let's look at another part of this, guys, and this disclaimer down here that you see, this is a requirement of ClickBank. So if you've got a affiliate offer on ClickBank, you're going to have to put this disclaimer down there. That's something that is necessary. All right, so let's go back one, and we'll go back to our pages. Back in our pages now, and I'm going to search again by affiliate because we're doing only an affiliate page, and I've literally got hundreds of pages in there. Okay, so I'm put affiliate. Okay, and let's see, that's their tools right here. Let's go back to that tools page real quick and take a look at that, because after they sign up, then they're going to go to the tools page. The tools page has everything they need. Okay, this is just the confirmation page right here, and it goes through all the stuff that they need, and we looked at the web banners and swipes and all that stuff here, but you need this page here. Okay, so once they become an affiliate, you want this page up there so they can get in here and get all these tools, and they also tell them little things like, people don't know, check your spam folder if you don't receive it in 10 minutes. Okay, let us know about it. then we say access your VIP affiliate tools here. All right, let's go back one, and I want to look at another one in here that I've got. Every time you go back here, you have to search again by what category you want. So I'll put affiliate in there again. Facebook Ads University affiliate. Let's take a look at this one here. This has something to do with it also. Let me go and look at this page. And let's see what we got in here. All right, check this one out. This is Facebook Ads University affiliate tools. Okay, so I did another one, and it's another sort of one, different one. And I just want to show you some of the different ones I do. This one here says affiliate tools page, 50% commission, monthly recurring, provides your leads with quality step-by-step training from a successful e-business powerhouse. Sign up to be a successful JV partner right here. They have to put their ID in there, and then they sign up for it. Okay. Yeah, so oh, and it says from the creator of the famous Digital Cash Academy, which is the other course I did. Let's see here, a complete step-by-step course. Okay, and it gives them some of the information there. There's a link generator right here that I put in here. Then I've got the email swipes and everything, all the good information there. So that's just another example of it. Okay, and I'm going to go back here one more time, and I'm going to search, probably search affiliate again, and take a look and see what else I got in here I want to show you. This is the Inner Circle affiliate one. Let's take a look at this one real quick. And this is for a different product. This is for my Inner Circle. And there's a couple minute delay for this to load. It must be busy today. So this here is giveaway $46,382 in free training to your subscribers, and earn 75% commissions on opt-ins. So this is for my Inner Circle, for affiliates to do that. They have to put their name and of course all their information in there, and it explains what they do. I pay out 75% on your first payment, and then 50% each additional payment. Unparalleled affiliate support, simple paste and copy, high converting swipe emails. It tells them all the stuff they get here. And if let me go here and publish live. This was the guy that was in charge of ClickBank University. He did a video for me, so I stuck it on the page. Probably time to update that one there, and go right here, and I'll play his video. Let's see here.
I want to make this quick video for you, JR, and any affiliates watching this. Promoting JR's courses over the years, they've just gotten better. He really understands the customer, and I think that's why he's so good at speaking to them, and then really good at actually delivering content that helps them. So we've generated 6 figures on almost every promotion, I think, promoting his offers. So just wanted to say, affiliates, highly recommend him because he's just a great guy. So that's it. See you later.
So I don't know how he drives with, wait, hang on. I don't know how he drives without looking where he's going, but apparently he can do that at a slow rate of speed. I wouldn't recommend you doing that. Okay. So anyhow, that's that page there. Yeah, so that's affiliate pages for ClickBank. Guys, that's how you do it. It's not really that hard. I would tell you that the hard part is getting together all the information. Whatever emails that you want your affiliates to send out, make sure you send them out first. Make sure you test them, make sure they work, make sure they get results. Nothing's worse than having an affiliate sign up and then everything you gave them didn't work. The emails didn't get clicks, and when they did get clicks, people went there and they never bought anything. That's not what we want. We want people buying stuff. We want people making money, and the only way that's going to happen is if you provide them with the good tools. Okay, if you're trying to chop down a tree, what do they say? You want to spend, you know, if you got 2 hours to do it, you want to spend 1 hour and 45 minutes sharpening the axe and 15 minutes chopping down that tree. You want to make sure you have good tools for these people, and then you want to provide all these tools to the people in whatever network they're in. Maybe they're in the KARTRA network, the ClickBank network, the Share a Sale network, but KARTRA, it's just amazing. It's the best thing you can use to design these pages. KARTRA or Clickfunnels, making the right choice, the real truth. Hey, you want to know the truth? Really? Well, you've come to the right place. If you've been trying to figure out if you want to use KARTRA or Clickfunnels, this video will explain it all. You'll know from top to bottom, and you can make your own decision in the end, and I'll also give you my input as to what I recommend. So let's get started. So I'm going to tell you up front People have sold millions of dollars of products on Clickfunnels and been very successful. People have also sold millions of dollars of products on Kartra and been very successful. So I'm going to tell you also, both of these platforms are pretty darn good. Now, one does outweigh the other one a lot, and as you listen, as I go through these two platforms, you can make your own decisions as to which one you want to choose. I have my opinion for my reasons, and you certainly will have yours. Now, I will tell you, if you don't have one of these, either Kartra or Clickfunnels, you're missing out. You're missing out on a lot of money, because both of these things, Kartra and Clickfunnels, do more than probably any piece of software out there, and they're going to make you more money. Okay, and that's really why you're trying to sell online, is to make money and help people out. And the only way to do that is to have the right software. You got to have one of these two. You just do. Kartra is basically a whole bunch of softwares in one, and they all work seamlessly. They all work together so that you have one internet marketing platform. I know when I got Kartra, and you can see my leaning already, but when I got Kartra, I got rid of 8 different pieces of software. So I was paying for 8 different pieces of software, and I traded up to Kartra, and I paid less money. So that tells you something right there. A couple of the things about Kartra that's really cool is they integrate the customer relationship and analytics, so you can see what's going on in there. So the way this works is every single activity that somebody does in there, or subscribes to, or a video they watch, or page they click on, is recorded. So you can see what's going on with customers and exactly what they're doing, and then target your marketing based on their activities. When they designed Kartra, I don't know how they did it. Matter of fact, I was kind of blown away when I looked at it. The pricing was so low that if you don't use everything that's in there, it's still a great deal. In other words, you know, we have all these different things in there, and I'll talk about some of them in just a second, but it's so low, did I mention it was low, that it's going to blow away Clickfunnels as far as cost right off the bat. But I will tell you, all of the things that Kartra does is available at every single price level. The only difference in the price levels is the number of contacts that you put into Kartra. But here's the other cool thing they did about a year ago. They took off any additional fees for sending out more emails, so you can send as many emails as you want and not get charged more. I don't know of a single platform that does that. Now, Clickfunnels originally started out as a software for businesses that didn't have a sales funnel, and man, I mean, I had Clickfunnels and I liked it, and it was really good. I mean, it helped me understand sales funnels, it helped me build sales funnels, it helped me make money. But then they started adding on different parts to it. They had Actionetics, which was, I guess, their email type thing. It didn't work very well. I tried to integrate my Infusionsoft with it, and they didn't talk very well. Clickfunnels would always blame Infusionsoft, and Infusionsoft would blame Clickfunnels. And that was a problem in itself, because if you go back to Kartra, and I don't want to jump around too much, but if you go back to Kartra has its own email, so it's built in there. You don't have to worry about it. I didn't have to, you know, integrate anything there because it was all there. I got rid of Infusionsoft when I got Kartra. Clickfunnels has also a membership portal to it, and that was kind of cool because the only other good one that was out there prior to Clickfunnels was Kajabi. Kajabi was the membership thing, and that's what they focused on, and Clickfunnels focused on funnels, so they added a membership part to it. The membership part wasn't that great. I didn't like it. I didn't like the design of it. Now, if you go over to Kartra again, Kartra has a great membership site, and it integrates well. So now you've got Kartra that does, you know, the emails and the membership really well, and you've got Clickfunnels that does funnels really well, but not so good on emails, not so good on membership. Now, I will tell you, Russell Brunson runs Clickfunnels, and that is why they became so popular. Okay, that is why they did so well, because he's an amazing marketer. He's a very personable person. He's written several books. He's really good at marketing, a really great guy from what I've seen. However, Kartra does not have that figurehead. They don't have that person that's out in front. Andy Jenkins was originally that person. I don't know if he was the best person for that, but he's no longer with us, you know, God rest his soul. But bottom line is, he was the figurehead. They don't have a figurehead now. They just have Kartra. It's a name, Kartra, kind of like Infusionsoft or MailChimp or Constant Contact. There's no person in front of it. When you put a person in front of it, like Russell Brunson, who's very dynamic and very engaging, and you know, he's the face of Clickfunnels, that's helped their sales tremendously. Now it comes down to which is better for you. I would say if you're just doing a sales funnel, they're both going to do the job for you. Okay, Clickfunnels is a good funnel builder. It's pretty easy, pretty intuitive to make the pages. If you need anything else, I would not recommend Clickfunnels. Kartra is pretty Yeah, easy to build the pages, probably a little bit more difficult, but you can do more with their pages in Kartra. And you're gonna need other things. Okay, you're gonna need emails, you're gonna need membership sites. If you sign up for Kartra, at least you're gonna have the availability of that on down the road. And you say, well, I can always just switch over. Oh my, oh my, oh my. No, switching over is very difficult. Switching over is very painful. It took us 6 months to move all of our stuff from Infusionsoft to Kartra. It's very painful to move. It's much better if you can get on a software now that's going to do everything you need and then some for the future than to try to switch later on. You don't want to do that. Clickfunnels has a basic plan for $97, but it really doesn't offer you much. You're pretty much going to have to bump up to the next plan, which is $297 a month. And then on top of that, you're going to have to integrate with some type of email provider. You're going to have to use Aweber, you're going to have to use GetResponse, you have to use Constant Contact or Infusionsoft, and that could cost you maybe thousands more a month. It did us because of the size of our list. For beginners, I would say Kartra is going to be a lot cheaper, and it's going to offer you a whole lot more than Clickfunnels will. And actually, for an experienced marketer, their prices are not bad when the list gets bigger either. So when it comes right down to it, you know, I got to go Kartra, and I had Clickfunnels, nothing wrong with it. But I mean, let's face it, Kartra has 11 apps built into one place. 11 apps in one place. Now, I told you I got rid of 8 different pieces of software. Kartra's got stuff I wasn't even doing before. Now I am, and I'm using all those areas now. You know, I've got HELPDESK in there. I mean, a HELPDESK, that's awesome that I can have a HELPDESK on any one of my pages and get notified when customers need assistance. Also, keep in mind, if you're going to use Clickfunnels, you're going to have to host your video someplace else. You're going to have to host it on YouTube. You're going to have to host it on Wistia or some other site. And the bad thing about that is not so much that you got to host it someplace else, but the bad thing is you're going to get no analytics on it. You're not going to know, you know, how many people watched it, where they stopped on it. Since Kartra actually lets you host your videos in Kartra, you're going to know exactly how much of that video they watched, you know, where they fell off, and you're going to be able to correct those things. Here's a little post I want to put up on the screen. I thought this was kind of interesting. It says, hi all, for those of you who switch from Clickfunnels to Kartra, what do you find most appealing about Kartra? Is there that big a difference with ease of building a funnel with Clickfunnels versus Kartra? If there is, I assume Kartra's other features outweigh the disadvantage. It says here, I find Kartra easier and better all the way around. This person says, my favorite feature, also a former Clickfunnels customer. Number 1, you only have to build it once. Unlike Clickfunnels, where you build a page and then you go back to tweak for mobile or desktop. In Kartra, thanks to the awesome developers, all device pages render beautifully every time. Number 2, it's more stable and less buggy. What did this person say here? I was paid to learn Clickfunnels 3 years ago and build for a friend. I loved and miss being able to build the entire page sequence in one area. I am not a designer and my funnels don't look anything close to what I'm creating in Kartra. When I switched over, I had 2 days to build 25 funnels with product pages in Kartra so I could cancel Clickfunnels. Building those pages was simple and straightforward. Kartra gave me a look I wasn't able to get with Clickfunnels. If I could have all my pages from one funnel under one tab in Kartra and easily switch between them to edit and adjust them, I'll be a tad happier, and I really happy. I think he means, and I'm really happy with Kartra right now. One last one I'll read. I'll put it up here. I thought this was pretty interesting. My opt-in rate was 56% with Clickfunnels, same offer, and target jumped to 92% opt-in rate. Kartra has better user experience in my opinion. It's not a Frankenstein with Zapier. All is integrated. The only thing I don't integrate with my calendar, and that's because I like Calendly more. They also have phenomenal customer support, although their live chat is never open. That doesn't matter as long as they're supporting you, I guess. The community is there to help, and I've never looked back. Oh, and clients have loved the sites I build for them in Kartra. So there you have it, guys. You've got my opinion. You've got, you know, the pros and cons of both. You can do what you want. I do have a link below for Kartra. I do not have one for Clickfunnels. I only want to recommend things I really use. I don't recommend too many pieces of software or anything like that. I do recommend Kartra. I think if you get Kartra, you're going to be really happy. You can click down in the description. You can watch a video. If you like what you see, you can get a trial version for $1 under my affiliate program. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you get notified every single time I do a new video. Whew, that was fast. And you'll be part of the Fisher family, part of the VIP group that knows about everything I do. Every time I do a new video, every time I go live, you'll be notified. You don't have to come looking for it. That's pretty cool stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.